Let's see. When I was on the prowl for some of the new decor, I ran across Nadia's place. Yeah, definitely, Pui. We're gonna be probably sick of winter stuff, and then by the time we're sick of it, then Winterfest will come up again, and no one's gonna want to do it. This is Witchfire Swamp from Nadia. I don't know uh, the full name. They just used PTR for it, but you can see it's kind of like an overgrown, swampy. There's lots of water all around, so it gives that illusion that it's just kind of a flooded area. I like how that is just really blowing with the wind. Look at that. And you get a stone path that kind of leads you around. I like that when folks, you know, are kind of specific about how they want you to travel around their plot. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of the same with me, Maddie. I've been debating on whether or not I want to redo the landscaping of the plaza because I'm kind of tired of looking at the wintry bits, but I'm kind of living vicariously through a few of my alts because um, like the one that I'm decorating for Easter, it's helping to kind of alleviate the boredom of the snow. So here we got some platformed bits, different little huts. You know, nothing super fancy, but just gives you an idea of how you can put up a little village up top. You know, we have a lot of treetop villages, so nothing unusual. Let's see, how did I get? Okay, down this way. Just gonna pop out from here. Don't know what else is. I didn't really explore the property too much. Looks like a lot of water and bits and things like that. Whoops. Stuck in the trees here. I think this is their graveyard bit. So they've decorated up their weeping fountain with lots of water. And of course lined up lots of headstones and things. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all of the new springy content that's coming. I don't know what's over here. Looks like something in progress. So. But the main thing that drew me to this one was how they set up their little house. It's a faux house, basically, from what I can tell. They made these little nice little windows with the crossing. I don't know what you call them, lines or whatever. And then just used the tiki roofs for the roofing, a little bit of exile floors and granite walls to box it all in. And then they've just set it up so that it's mostly all contained in the bunker house. So they have the door set up just like they do outside to get you in and out. And then you come into this nice, cozy little bar slash inn. That's what it reminds me of. I love the way they've done the windows. They've made it in such a way that it almost feels like it's actually on the exterior and you're just not able to see because it's so dark and rainy outside. But the shelf-like thing is one of the portraits. The railing is a combination of deck railing and the pillars. The little table is an upside-down trough. I love the fireplace. The combination of one of the bars is just upside down, the empty one. And then I think this is the bottom of one of the stoves. And then two books for the ends. And then it looks like the Draken fireplace, the back of it, so that it got that nice stone pattern. It's a really good combination of bits to make one overall. The bars, again, they just turned it upside down, the empty ones, and then use like they're hanging the cups along the edges, just to make it a little different. Notice they keep a lot of the fall decor around, and it works well in here. All the candles and pumpkins and gourds and things. And here we have the kitchen area. This would be, I guess, where the cook sleeps. And some of the storage. And then this little bit of kitchen. Again, they're using the portraits for the shelving there. Here's a nice little bathroom. Close this. Very simple but nicely done toilet and sink. Plate for the lid, arches for both the sink top and the toilet top. You got the wooden 2x4. It's just enlarged really big, so you just see the edge of it, the end of it, and then tubes and a hollow dome for the sink, hammer for the faucet, staircase landing for that front part. See if I can get out of here without getting stuck. Then you go up to the upstairs. That's where the rooms are. Again, I love the window treatments. But look at how they've done the rooms. They've indicated that's room 1, 2, and 3. A simple but, effective way of getting across that, since we don't have numbers and letters, that's a very economical way of indicating it. Here's one of the bedrooms. Again, they repeat the windows nicely. Here's bedroom number 2. Here's a little makeshift bed, just made out of 2x4s. An actual bed frame for the headboard. Toilet paper rolls for the pillows. And of course, sleeping bags for the blanket. Here's that toilet again. It looks like they forgot to put the front end on it. But then here's the nice little tub. Just several waterfalls lined up together. Using some hover part pieces to make that rounded basin of the tub inside. I like the way they trim up the rooms as well. All the 2x4s. And then room number 3. Good use of lighting. There's a lot of underlit bits. As far as I can tell, that's all of it on the inside. It's still, I think it's really nicely done. Very quaint. Good place to role play and everything. So that's Nadia's plot. And the last two we're going to visit belong to Katya. Let's see. First one is on Administrator Katya. these are copies of her plots that come over. Again, like I said, she's opened up a thread for those that would like to kind of join in the housing exchange. It's basically just saying, okay, if I'm on EU and I'm going to copy over some plots that people from NA have been wanting to see but just haven't gotten access to, now's a chance for them to kind of see it up close. So if you have a plot that someone's been dying to see and they haven't gotten on to EU side, then you can share it on the PTR. Like I said, though, I've been trying to copy mine over and haven't had any luck yet. I imagine the queues are pretty long. But this is her Mount Celeste. I think it's an RP geared kind of plot. So you can see she's using a lot of the stones. I imagine it's the Thinker. The texture is what it reminds me of, but I don't know for sure. But you can see a lot of bits going on. I've seen screenshots, but it's one thing to see screenshots, something else to actually be here in person and go, wow, look at all this stuff. So they got this little pool kind of stream area coming in. And from what I understand, this is like an apartment complex. So you got some of the lower end apartments, and then you got the higher end apartments. And from what I understand, since it's part of the RP community there, they actually, I guess, rent out the rooms or assign the rooms to certain players. I'm not going to go into too much detail as far as what is what, but you know, if you have a question or you're not sure, just ask. Sure, we can try and figure it out, but I'm just going to admire mostly. Because I may not get another opportunity to do that. See, they even managed to incorporate the fab kits, which is nuts. But to me, that just takes so much planning to get that all in just right. Here's the fab kit. I guess it's the is it the haunted house one? I don't know. Here's a lovely little room. Look, using the plate and the dartboard for a floor design. That's like really nice. This must be the bakery. Look at that cake. Little cupcakes shaped out of stuff. Slices of pie. Cookies, I presume. Donuts, maybe? I don't know. Cute idea. I like it. I like the coffee machine. They got the little sacks of sugar and stuff that you can put in it. And that's a fun use of the cellar door, using them as the little utensil box. Okay, this way or this way? Oh, so many rooms. I'm gonna get lost in here, I just know it. This looks to be the bathroom. All different toilets. Interesting use of the Dominion seat for that. Nice cabinets. Really nicely put together. I like all those little bits. Must be the guy's side. It's pretty dismal looking. Oh gosh. I like the indication that that's the guy's side and the girl's side with the little carrots. Guess this is the, is this the tiki bar or something, or the movie theater? I guess that's what it is, yeah. The movie theater with the little voodoo mask things. So you got your ticket booth here. And then you have, well, wow, like all the way down. Look at the theater there. That's pretty grand. Backstage area. I'm sure she would probably decorate it even more with props and things. The count goes up. I have no doubt she's probably capped pretty easy with all of this detail. Let's see. Go this way, I guess. Must be the bar. From what I understand, if the person here DJing is actually on the plot, the lights and stuff change. The arrangement of this specifically, this one here, it dances or something. She has a setup. It's something similar to her Wild Ball scoreboard. Where did I get the function to copy clone decor is an add-on? Yeah, it's a combination of add-ons that I use. I use both Lament's Housing Toolbox Pro add-on and Katia's Builder Toolkit add-on. You can find links to both of those in the resources section on my Twitch channel page. They're both available on Curse. They both have a little bit of learning curve, but yeah, there's a few little demonstration videos that might get you started. Katia's especially is pretty expansive on the features it has, and they're not always readily intuitive, I guess. So just experiment on a plot that you're not, attached to, and then then once you get comfortable with it, then you can take it to your actual plot. But yeah, I hope that helps, Niven, and thanks for joining. Hey Rage, welcome to the show. So this is the little bar. You can see there's all kinds of little features. I don't know what all they've got going on there. Pretty fancy looking. That's just a faux door. A pity. I wanted to go have a look. Okay, I think we went. That's the bathrooms. That's that. Okay, I don't think we went this way yet. Here's like looks like an office. Do I need or know anyone that needs it? I don't need it per se, and I haven't heard anyone asking for it. But I wouldn't doubt if you advert it on the forums or even just tweet it with the hashtag WildStar. I'm sure someone will take you up on the offer. I appreciate you asking, though. Someone here might actually want one, just see if they respond. But personally, no. I know I think it's applicable to existing accounts, but I'm not that desperate to get my alts into housing, so much so that I want to skip several levels. It's a little jail of disturbing. I guess people cause trouble and they have to come here. But yeah, I appreciate that. What is the jump starter pack? It's from the Humble Bundle thing where you donate to a charity thing and they give you an assortment of games, and WildStar happens to be one of them. And if you get the Humble pack, you get a jump starter pack for WildStar. It includes, I think it's a exclusive hoverboard mount. It also gives you access to housing at level 3, and I think it has a pack of some of the decor. The decor actually isn't exclusive to the jump starter pack. The decor that's available in there is actually already available on the housing render. So mainly you would be wanting it for the mount and for the housing little thing that you can get started at level 3 rather than having to wait to 14. That would be the biggest benefits of it. Well, I'm glad you found someone that could use it. Okay, so did I already go up here? See, I'm lost again. Where the heck am I? Okay, this looks like some shops. That's kind of creepy with the water coming out of the Chimicomber. A little crowded in here. That's a scary bartender as well. Having to zoom in really close because my camera keeps jumping. Wow, this thing just keeps going up and up. I know I'm going to miss something in here because I'm not keeping track of where I'm going. And apparently someone's come through here and opened all the doors, so I'm going to forget which ones I've gone inside and which ones I haven't. Okay. How do I get out of here? There we go. That's this. Looks like another shop. A little more empty. Maybe that's to our advantage. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm glad you guys found a way to kind of share that. This looks to be the medical area with all these little crosses here. So this must be the waiting room, the check-in. Examination tables, empty room, and an empty room. Okay, let's see. Did I go in? I went in that one. Went in that one. In here. Someone's like left all their clothes on the floor. Yeah, it could be. Like I said, I don't know the arrangement they have, if it's people rent the rooms and then get to decorate it themselves, or what. Or if they say, okay, I want this theme, can you make me something that kind of fits that, and that'll be the one I claim for RPing. And then looks like just some little apartments or something. Different little rooms. It's a lot of space. How much she squeezed into this thing is nuts. Okay, out. Here. Like another bathroom, yeah. And shower. I like the mattress as a little shower mat there. Yeah, here's another empty room. It's probably going to be somebody's shop or something. I'm so not sure where I am in this place. Here's a nice little kitchen, double fridge. Possibly going to become a restaurant or something here. Another empty. Unfortunately, I'm finding a lot of empty ones. I'm hoping to come across more of the stuffs. What is this? This kind of looks like a lab of some sort. All the green glow stuff. Wow. Got a dumbbell and a bed. That's all it needs. That makes me a little worried. Okay. Oh, there's an upstairs. Hold on. running around too fast. Okay. Another bedroom. We go down. Okay. So now I'm unsure of where to go from here. Wait, maybe? This looks different. We've been in there. Ugh. I'm gonna end up having to go back to the front and start over again. Yeah, see, this was the bakery thing. I got the little cake picture on there. That's the entrance into it. Maybe we've seen all that's in here. I don't know. I hope so. Fingers crossed I found it all. Yeah, maybe this is the Ocean house. That might explain how much space there is available. I've never seen one decorated before, so... Oops. Am I stuck? There we go. But yeah, that might explain a lot. You're probably right, Maddie. Because that was a massive amount of interior there. That was nuts. Okay, so we're back at the park area. I guess this sign means this is the bank. Here, let's check out the bank. Got the little ATM tellers there and the actual vendors. This would be where the actual fab kit, the bank vault, would be. That's nicely incorporated. Seen a few others do some really clever ideas for that, but that's a good one. Yeah, I think that's a faux door. And did we go inside this one? Weapon shop. Yeah, I think this is where we... Yeah, we went in here. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm gonna repeat and repeat. Have fun, Nibbin. So I guess we go up the stairs. And go this way. So we got a faux door for presumably a bar. Another faux door here. Oh, the little snack shop is off limits. Oh, look, it's got little arcade games. You can kind of see them a little bit. I guess it's under construction is what it is. It's going to be a nice little addition. Let's go on the other side. Armor shop, witchcraft shop. What's here? If you're wondering what they're using for the hallways here, I think that's the ornate fencing. A little coffee mug. This is the coffee shop. Look at that. What do we got here? Fruit, cheese, cupcake. I like the little seating. It's just the back of those reclining woman pictures that they used for the little tiered platform here. Got a little stage going on for some live entertainment. Really lovely view here. Some gardens and stuff. Nice idea. Guess that's the sheriff. His main office. Look at that little setup there. Is this the... Have we already been down in here? This looks like the fab kit. Yeah. Looks like he's doing a dance. Saturday Night Live dance. I like the use of the signs. It's really good. You know, it's kind of awkward because we don't have actual, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna try and if I can find my way out of here later and get some good views. I will certainly try. Let's see, what is this? Looks like a church kind of thing. All the pews. I like how they've managed to get those little inset displays there. Just kind of running through this place willy-nilly. But it's helpful for a place, especially this size, this immenseness. You need those signs for kind of to get your bearings. Because for someone like me, I'm gonna tend to get lost a lot. Look at that, man, with this trees and distance. I can't remember exactly how she does that. It's something like she's in the bunker house or something, and she oversized the tree, and like someone has to be on the outside and say, yeah, you can see the point. To me, that would be so much work, and especially since I tend to build alone, I just don't know how handy that would be. But those are actually tips of trees or something that she's using to make these trees off in the distance. It's a really lovely effect, but not something I think everybody will be able to do as beautifully as and simply as she does. So I guess these are the little apartments, maybe, I presume. Okay, how do I get out of here? All the doors are already open. I usually use that as my guide to know what rooms I've been in, but I think they purposely leave them open like that, just to confuse me. See how that just, it really looks like it's part of the world because it just fades off into nothing. I know there's some other scenes out here, I just don't know where to find them. Yep, there's a closed door. So lazy they can't just sit up in bed. No, they gotta lay down and watch their TV. That's hilarious. Little kitchen, communal kitchen for the. Oh, this one's nice. I like the orangey touches to that and a little wing seat. Got a good view of what's going on up over there too. You want to be a nosy neighbor. Communal bathroom, it looks like. Nautical themed. It's a really nifty idea. I imagine it's probably tough to coordinate with other people to kind of set up a little role-playing area like this, to get enough people interested to you know, come and I assume it's probably, you know, where they would come and decorate it themselves. I would guess. I really don't know. But oops. I don't know. I think that's putting a lot of trust in people that not everybody would be comfortable in doing. Okay, I'll go through there in a minute. Let's go on this side first. Nice little seating fireplace area. Again, I know I'm not really going into too much detail on this like I normally do, but mostly this is just, it's a kind of a bonus peek. It's not really a tour official or anything. It's just a glimpse at some of the homes that we don't normally get to see. Um, just some of the ideas that they use and to appreciate the work that they put in on it. Okay, that goes somewhere, I don't know. I use a lot of these thinker heads. That's all I can think of is what those are, is those thinker heads. A ton of them. I mean, I think that's what's lining all of this river bit and the walls and everything. It's just nuts. A nice little garden park area here. Okay, am I missing something? I'm trying to figure out if there's another way to get around to a different view. Or is it just this bit that I can, you know, see? Because that's the entrance there. I'm gonna come in and I guess that's all of it? I don't know. Apologies, Kathy, if I've missed a big chunk of it. But I sure didn't mean to. But it's an amazing build. It's you know, for the RP community, I'm sure it's just a luxury to have it available for those that decide to move in or whatever, to partake in the roleplay that'll, you know, go on here. Yeah, it's got to be a massive amount. I'm gonna have to ask her just for trivia's sake, you know, how many thinker heads did she use? Because she uses them everywhere. It's just gobs of them. Which, you know, is kind of a shame because, you know, having to build the contours and the landscaping from scratch like that is costly. But, you know, what an amazing shot, you know, that you get out of it. So the last one we're going to visit is one by Katia Munnigan. This is her latest one, I think. The Azure Isle. Again, she's gone above and beyond as far as landscaping goes. She is among my favorite landscaper builder. Maddie's one of them as well. Stuff you guys put together is just nuts. I like the little arrows going up. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow, I landed on nothing. How did I do that? That's weird. Shot off like a rocket. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to zoom in so I can see where am I going? Okay, now look at that. That's an amazing shot right there. The time it had to have taken to put every little tree tip out there on that little hill is just more work than I think I could handle. That's just crazy. But it's a really beautiful effect, having that distance, you know, and just hung out there. So this is supposed to be a little island in the middle of the water. and you can see little bits of land in the distance. But again, the way I understand it, it's something about oversizing objects in the bunker house below and using the, because even though the outside and the inside are supposedly instants away from each other, make items big enough and they actually intrude on the other space. So, you know, you can oversize something above and it'll appear in the bunker house below and vice versa. And that's what she's using to her advantage here, is oversizing the trees in one area and having it appear and positioning it just so to get this nice perspective kind of view to add an extra element to this whole thing. So this is her Valentine's plot, basically. I think they had some Valentine gathering here for the holiday. So you're going to see some heart-shaped things and stuff like that. Here's a lovely little fountain with crystals, lots of waterfalls. Look at this little beams thing. I think those are the purple leaf night lights, and it's just the very top of it showing. Just curved walls multiplied to make that thickness to give you a nice little seating. And she loves her pillars. Pillars, pillars, pillars out the wazoo. And those sparkly little, oh, what are those? The little radar things? She likes those for the disco room. These hearts are just the tops of the heart lamp, I think. I use them on my plot as well. Look at this, the scenes. It looks real, like a real ocean's out there, and it just goes on forever, which is, you know, the point, the idea. So this is her little DJ booth here. They got all these little buttons and switches, and I have no doubt she's probably set it up so that different things change when she switches them with her little add-on. And then look at the ceiling. Pillars, pillars, pillars to make these nifty designs. Just crazy, crazy stuff. Lovely little fireplace and seating arrangement. There's a little piano. Designed by Flower. Flower makes some beautiful pianos. I was lucky enough to be gifted one as a trade, part of a trade. I gave her some of my paintings in exchange for one of her beautiful pianos. This is, I guess, one of those, what we call a grand piano. It's a really lovely little thing. A lot of detail goes into it. It's crazy. Katya said this would be a good place for like weddings and stuff down here. We'll go outside here. Another little seating area. Little heart couch bed thingy. Cute. A very plump mushroom seat here. Look at this fireplace. It's massive. Very bold and bright. Here's the bar. Very shiny stuff. Just those Dominion shells, just multiples. Give it that nice glossy bit. Trying to make those obsidian rocks look comfy with the the little rugs on top. Another little seating arrangement. Again, layering the glass is always interesting. folks finding different ways to layer it to make different patterns. You know, a simple thing, but it has a nice effect. Another little seating area, or two. A little waterfall coming out. Little bathroom. But look at all of the pillars that's gone into this. It's almost as massive like the thinker heads from the other one. She's just gone pillar crazy. Pillars everywhere. And metal, it looks like metal planks. A lot of them. Let's go out here to the exterior part. There's a little sitting roasting pig area. Then you get this nice little, again, it's supposed to be like for gatherings, but look at the shot. She's just framed it purposefully to capture that sunset. Be a great place for weddings or special occasions. You know, maybe you have a promotion ceremony for your guild or something. That would be a good place for it as well. Again, with the scene, little islands out there, property, an unclaimed island. Let's go up. Oh, my stomach's starting to growl. I have to get me some food. Here, I don't know if these are like little dining tables or something, or like little mini dance stages. I guess it's dining tables, or like tables that you'd sit to watch the entertainment that's up here. I like the heart stage. That's a nice clean way of doing it. I know I had trouble when I was making the heart windows for my my Valentine's spot. I was having a lot of difficulty getting a heart shape that I liked. It's always looked either too long, or the ends at the top looked too flat or something, and finally ended up with one that I was happy with, but that one was a nice clean heart shape. Here's the kitchen. Again, lots of detail bits. Got the little stove, big oven here. I guess that's a dishwasher, and this would be the oven. I'm making the cupcake. Little kitchen island. Get all your drinks and stuff. Little kind of heart-shaped table here. A lot of little bits joined up to make that. And you got your little TV room area. Again, takes advantage of the nice views to really bring that to your attention. In here. Another bathroom. For those that just have to be following TV stuff while they're showering and everything. Gotta have the tube. Okay, did I see everything up here? Look at that, it's just lovely views. Nice way of taking advantage. Here's the heart bed. Look how luscious that looks with all that red and gobs of pink. Really cute. Showing off the plushies. Little seating area. And then another little seating area. Of course, you'll recognize this one. You found a nice little cozy for that. She and I also, just like Flower, I did a decor exchange with Flower, and I'm also working on a decor exchange with Katia. She's going to be sending along some furniture later. But I love the little seat things. I've seen this in a few other homes. I've done some in the past with mine, but not as pretty as these because I didn't think to use the multiple layers of it. But this is a really good example of a little dome chair like that. So yeah, I'm permanently on the NA side with the painting there, and of course Flower's got a few of mine as well. I'm not sure on what plot she's put them, but they're there somewhere. So I think that's it. I don't know if there's access to the bunker house at all here. I have no idea. Trying to see if there's anything else I've missed. This is where we come out. Not there. It's kind of snooping around now, looking for whatever. I don't see anything. So if there is access to a bunker house, I have no idea how to get to it. And I have no idea why I'm writing that thing. What is that? I don't remember setting it to my chosen account. So yeah, hopefully that's most of it. Apologies if I missed a big portion. Again, it's just kind of a rough little sneak peek. I think it won't come down here. Oh, look at that. It's a little pool bar. That's nice. But it's just a quick little sampling of some of the things that you can see on NA side that normally us EUers don't get to visit. I know the Jumbo Pack has been making that possible for a lot of folks, and but I'm one of those that's kind of lazy. It took me months to just get my own faction, my own region with opposing faction. It took me forever to get my chew up leveled up, so I just prefer playing on my main and sticking with her and concentrating my attention and time on her, and so yeah, it's just one of those things. Eventually I'll pop up on NA someday, but I don't want to do anything official. I want to keep my house tours just EU side. I think NA gets a lot of attention on its own from its own players. So I prefer to spend my time showing off EU. But yeah, it's a great build. It's definitely a lot of lovely ideas. And of course, if you can figure out and master her landscaping for distance stuff like this, that would be probably an awesome thing to add to your repertoire or whatever you want to call it. But I don't think I could have the patience for it. Plus, I have a bad habit of I'll be like moving something and I'll mess it up and it ends up messing up everything else. And I just envision that being a really tough thing to do, especially if you're by yourself, because from what I understand, you would need someone outside to be able to see where it's popping up, and they can kind of direct you. You need to move it to the right, or move it more to the left, or it's too high, or something like that. I don't really know the coordination that might be involved in getting that to work, but she's certainly mastered it. I think this is the second plot she's used it on, and it's turned out really lovely. So yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you guys for joining me. Tomorrow we'll probably be back on the spring/Easter plot, Greenleaf Acres, to kind of finish up. I haven't touched it at all since we last showed it, so it really definitely needs some attention, because again, I'm preparing it for a guild event later on, but I don't want to save it for the last minute, because then I'll be all stressed about that. So it's definitely something that I'm wanting to work on regularly. So we'll probably be back there tomorrow, and working on the gardens and things like that, filling that up. And of course, if I come across any more homes on the PTR that has some of the new fab kits that we haven't seen up close, or any of the new decor, or if I happen to get a hold of some myself, I'll be sure and show that again at a later time. Of course, if you're not interested in watching me build or tinker around on my own plots, be sure and at least join us for next Wednesday. We'll be back to house tours again. This time it'll be Exile's turn. I already have a couple homes lined up, and I'll be going over some more this weekend to see which ones we're going to tour for next week. But if you know of someone, or you yourself are interested in checking out some of other people's ideas, kind of like what we've done today, definitely join us on Wednesdays, because that's when we do the house tours. But yeah, thanks guys for joining us. I hope you had fun. I certainly did, and hope you have a good day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.